All the places I've lived on this great earth, I'll always remember where I come from. Red dirt. I said of all the places I've lived on this great earth, I'll always remember where I come from. Red dirt. All the places I lived on this great earth, I always remember where I come from. Red dirt, red dirt. I have traveled across the terrain, one metropolis to another, and great plains and city landscapes. And ain't where you're from, it's where your acts say some, but they ain't come from where I come from. From a nut bush, many bushes along dirt roads. Summer heat in these dusty streets ain't no joke. But old black folk tell stories, deceptions of old glory, mythology on front porches. Bigots trying to keep Negroes in their place when it ain't their place. Don't mess with our race. Save me from this dirty destitution that I be in. But it wasn't the church deacon whose advice I was seeking. He say, give it up to God, praise his holy name. But what was the Holy Ghost when the claim came? Name change, apostrophe X to the tree trunk. Hooked up with the Harlem boy and one from the Bayou songs. Now I'm causing more stink than an aggravated skunk. Southern boy, crunk. All the places I lived on this great earth, I always remember where I come from. Red dirt. I said of all the places I lived on this great earth, I always remember where I come from. Red dirt. All the places I lived on this great earth, I always remember where I come from. Red dirt, cause red dirt, you can travel across the terrain, one city to another, and from great plains and city landscapes. It ain't where you're from, it's where your acts say some, but they ain't coming where you come from. They say you get in where you fit in, but if there's no there, Detroit is a place where you can most definitely get somewhere. Grandma said you can give up on the race and you can run the race with God's grace, and so that's my place. So where I am the sum total memory trace. There, barefooted children live in destitution and delusion, seldom recognized as confusion. Choosing requires choice, visibility, voice. Without optimism, then how can we rejoice? Where I'm from, talk about light-skinnedness and good hair makes a cosmos brother not want to go back there. I first came first on this earth on a line with crickets as my beatbox. Cyphered in the garden plot. The collard greens and black-eyed peas were well pleased with these lyrical, satirical, verbal abilities, herbal fertility. And so that garden grew as I grew. Come one, come all, and y'all can all come anew. Now who would have thought that little ashy bean boy like me would get it crunk like that, huh? I said all the places I lived on this great earth, I always remember where I come from. Red dirt. There's a little bitty place where I come from, where it's sunny and it's most times warm, and we lived on a little bitty old farm. We lived on a little bitty old farm. There's a little bitty place where I come from, where it's sunny and it's most times warm, and we lived on a little bitty old farm. Down with mental slavery, trading one prison or closet for another. Release the psychological shackles to see. Everybody should get free, huh? I was born in Cincy, raised in a little stop, Little Rock. Cops patrol blocks more than brothers was pop-locking. I was stopping, short of God-given talent. Ain't nobody lived to get 21, who could imagine? Project kids trying to outlive the square biz called the black belt. See, we go to jail and pile up, replace black boxing up a cuss with nigga what? Bullets to the guts, now we're stuck in this mess. We can confess and atone. I get out of this run on our own destiny. Understand the meaning of free, so I started with me. Yeah, my brother got free. When no one seems to be around, they put you down. You can get free when no one seems to understand or anything. You can get free. See, I grew older, traded one prison for another internal conflict. Should've made me suspect, why confess? This predilection to attract the same frame, destined to a life of pain, but what was worse? Living it all or living it first. Been this way since birth, this strange fruit rooted in earth. Know the truth in my desire like my feet know the red dirt. Still a brother tried to show me, a voice once told me, this ain't happening. have to be. Religious folk conspiring, monopoly. Cause who was close to the God, not close to the good? Was do a brother got a knock on wood? Isn't it the meek, the outcast, the innocent, and the odd? Who are believed to represent those closest to God? Who reflect better than majority priorities? But the point of thing is making judgment out of story they don't understand. So lean not to not know that try to love me off. Leave me alone. What if God was one of us that discuss spitting the rhyme? I'm cut so I cuss till I change your mind. When no one seems to be around, and they put you down, you can get free. When no one seems to understand, oh yeah, you can get free. Now I'm older, a tad bit wiser than I was, and disgusted that I didn't feel love, especially from a God who holds me unconditionally. I had to open my eyes to see, had to stop listening to old records called self-hate and listen to my heart. The self makes mistakes of these fakes. This time in my life has been worth the wait, and the brother's starting to feel great. Feeling sunshine on my skin, all rain in my hair, feeling peace from within. Making rhymes that my niece and nephew can listen to. Save a cuss word or two and channel these black boy blues, so I ain't gotta stay stressed and depressed. That way I can help you understand there's a reason for your pain. Embrace the blue to get through. Never let it get the best of you. Stay humble, but remember you're shining. And listen to this cut if you need reminded. Ooh, when no one seems to be around, but those who put you down, learn to cry, to open eyes to see. Get free, get free. When nobody understands, remember there's a master plan. Divine design, other than that, a hidden man. You can get free when no one seems to put you down. Look around and they put you down. You can get free when nobody understands. There's a master plan. Divine design, you can get free when no one seems to be around. But those who put you down, learn to cry and open eyes to see. When nobody understands, remember there's a master plan. Divine design, positive and loving man. You can get free. We gonna go right through it.